Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome to Schönebeck, if that's how you're supposed to say it. Alright, so, gonna try and position this in the appropriate place. There we go. How's it going? It's going well. How about yourself? I hope you are having a lovely day. Now, let's do a little test. Video capture device. Oh, that must be, let's mute that. That doesn't need to get captured at all. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to do a little test here, because last time we were streaming on... Well, last time we were streaming, we had a crazy delay with OBS Studio. So we're going to see if there's a delay or what the delay is today. So right now, my current time is 10:44. Let me know when you hear that. Put the time down in the chat. So yes, this is the Shoenbeck map. This is the Liebherr. Oh, that's new. I don't remember seeing that. Is that different? No, it's just a normal one. Oh, I do have that. Good. And you have, is that this Ursus? You can tell I don't use the Ursus here very much. That's a bit slow. Alright, what do we got? Let's grab the Ursus. I got a Duisfall. Not very much. This is the one I want. Let's go ahead and take a little cruise. Oh my goodness, that's louder than it should be. Sound is pretty good. Excellent. 1044. Okay. It's not that bad of a delay then. Although that force feedback is pretty intense. Alright, so let's take a look around here. This is the Schönebeck map. I have not played this map at all. This is the predecessor. Not the predecessor. What would be the opposite word for predecessor? Anyways, it is the one that comes after Bantikow, basically. So we have Bantikow, and we all have video output is low. Of course, it's low. It's always going to be low. This is the one that comes after Bantikow, basically. So. Take a look around, check out the map. It could be lagging, a little jerky. Yeah, my internet connection's not the best, and my wife's home today again, so that is probably part of the problem because she's watching Netflix, I imagine. There are 3 time zones in the US. Cool. Hey, Will, how's it going, buddy? You're in Central? Nice. Alright, so let's take a look around. This has a very Bantikow-esque feel to it. Very nice. It probably is going to be laggy. I can't really do much about it unless I just tell my wife to not watch Netflix, which isn't going to go over well with her. Alright, what do we got? So these are bunkers, I imagine, over here. Oh no, this is all your equipment just chilling out here. Alright, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. That must be the reset point then. Nice. Very cool. I have a feeling there's a big delay again. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Aha. I've put some hours into it and found out courseplay is a must, really. Most likely, yeah. Successor. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Don't know why that escaped my my vocabulary at that particular moment, but well, stranger things have happened. Alright. Predecessor, successor. Okay. Alright, so how do we get out of this farm? I guess there's a road on the left here. This is what we want to take, I guess. Is there really? It looks like there's only one entrance into here. Oh. Do I have to get out, I suppose? Yes. Very nice. I like it so far. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Well, yourself? Excellent. Hey, Ian, I am new around here. Cool. Happy to have you here then, Ben. Hope all is well. It's got the same roads as Bantikow. I might have to play this map. I'm liking it so far. If Farmer Beavis likes it, most likely, and it's like a successor of Bantikow, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it. I'm doing well. I wonder if this has the same thing as well, those are just bunkers. I'm not a big fan of those types of bunkers, but they do work. corn there. Field 9, field 4. I don't remember the last time I drove the Ursus. Jeez. Tell her to come play FS. I could, but she has to go to work soon, so it's unlikely I'd be able to convince her. Hey, Rob. Who's Rob? I'm not Rob. I've tried to make her play FS before, Bob. Didn't work out so well. Alright, let me just put a little bit of music on here. I feel like we should listen to some music. What do we got here? The buffering. Yep, I know. Like I said, I knew it was going to happen. Let's see here. Play. Play with VLC. Don't play it too loud with VLC. There we go. Let me know how the music sounds. Live dashboard. Actually, I want this and this. He should. Iain, I've been playing Westbridge Hills today. Just finished harvesting. Cool. Westbridge Hills is one of my well, it is my favorite. I don't know what you call it. My favorite vanilla map, I guess. Hi, I'm new here. How do we do? Cool, man. J Tour, what's up? Time for coffee with Iain? Oh, I don't have coffee. I've actually already had like 3 or 4 cups of coffee, so I made a full pot of coffee this morning, like 12 cups worth, and it's gone. However, I do have this. Was the BJ? Yeah, it is. Ooh, that's a huge bunker. I wonder how much that holds. It probably holds like 1,000,000 liters, probably. That's a nice looking bunker, though. Look at that. Time for coffee. I have tea right now, not coffee. It's an amazing map. It definitely looks that way, Bob. I can totally see that. I can't hear the music at all. Can you guys hear the music at all? All I can hear is the tractor. There. Let me know how the music sounds. Oh, that's different. It's a different style of bunker. I like it. And that must be a storage area. Got your basic pickaxe and shovel there just in case. Do you drinking coffee, tea, or milk? I'm drinking tea right now. Wow. Water and tea for the time being. Oh, okay. I guess they don't want us to go in there. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. Where's everybody from? Anybody from Canada today? Well, that's not true. I know Spud's from Canada, so before I even ask that question, I know Spud's from Canada. But is anybody else from Canada? Oh, that's a cool little bunker, actually. Our slurried pit. There we go. We can close course play. We don't really need it up right now. Alright, it's kind of neat. A bit different than Bantikow, that's for sure. Let's go up to the Getreidewirtschaft. What is the best tractor in Farm Sim 15? It depends. Music is a little quieter, can't hear it at all. Alright, well, you should be able to hear it in a second. I think there's a big delay again. Is there multi-fruit? On this map, I don't think there's multi-fruit. Doesn't look like it. Let's see here. No, it's all from other map. Pig forage. Oh, it's got goose and oh, that's kind of cool. It's got goose. I think it holds 1,000,000 liters. Yeah, exactly, man. Oh, there is a delay. I don't know how much of a delay now, but it's a lot more than it was before. Alright, so let's head north from here and check out the city. What I should do is grab a faster tractor. Buffering is bad this morning. Yeah, I blame my wife. She's watching Netflix. There we go. Let's grab one of these guys. Let's grab this one right here. Now we can see where the shop is. Okay, cool. Oh, that's the shop up here, so where we wanted to go anyway, so that works out. Very cool. Ashton, what's up? No, I can't hear the music. Huh. Can't hear the music? Do I have that turned down? No, not at all. There, let me know how that is. I can still hear myself, but it might be a bit loud now. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so let's grab this tractor here. Ashton, what's up? Alright. Well, that's a different service. Oh, that's kind of cool. Different little icon. Namibia? Holy smokes. Don't think I've ever had anybody from Namibia. Not that I know of, at least. Forstwurstadskorlap. That's where you sell... What do you take there? Eggs, that looks... Oh, it's a shop. Okay, that's the shop. Okay. Yes, I know where you're from, Bob. Alright, let's check this out. JCB's a little out of place here, but it's fast, so that's okay. Wow, that's a pretty impressive town. Holy smokes. Check that out. Look at that little church right there with a bus stop out front. Wow, that's impressive. AMC, what's up, buddy? It's been a while. How you doing? Enjoying a lovely Saturday morning, I hope? Jump into someone's backyard. Look at this town, man. That's crazy. Can you open up these gates? Tennessee. That's neat. Let's keep heading north here. It has goose, which is cool. Yeah, I've there's a couple maps that I've had goose in the past. I think the States version 8, I think, has goose on it, if memory serves. So let me know how the music sounds once you get to this point. If it sounds okay. Alright. I actually have the PDF up for this map right now, too. Alright, is this a road that goes nowhere, it looks like? That's what it is. It's a road that goes nowhere. Ian, did you hear about OB modding getting kicked off FSUK? No, I didn't. What happened? I know they host the stuff on their website, so it's not a big deal if you want to get the mods personally, but... Alright, what do we got here? This is a big open field. This is Weisen, Weiss 4. It's a nice big field. This doesn't have soil mod apparently. From what I can tell. Looks like it's a train there. Well, is that all trained there? Music is good now, you know? Alright, cool, man. Good to hear. Just gonna get a quick sip of coffee. Water. Like the big JCB from DLC Robin Auto. Alright, so this is wow, they actually have like a full-on train yard. Look at this. This is like full-on like parallel tracks and everything. Jeez. I don't know if I can drive over these. Should be able to without a problem. Nice. This is potatoes, looks like. We shan't drive over all the potatoes. Hey Calvis, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Enjoying your Saturday morning? This must be the train yard up here, I can only assume. Let's bring up the FPS so we can check it out. No, we can't get up there. Alright, interesting. Where's the entrance then? Wow, they've even gone on fires, put some of those things in there? Holy smokes, look at that. That's crazy. Little, looks like a switch track, or supposed to be at least. Old school one. Nice. Very cool map. Alright, let's go up here. Some off-topic news here, Iain, but I bought my first car yesterday. Oh, sweet. Very cool. What kind of car did you get? A Lambo or a Porsche or something? Just kidding. You may have. I don't know, actually. It's entirely possible. What is that? Fermenting silo potatoes? Oh, that's kind of different. What is it fermenting to? Fermenting master? So you put fermenting silo potatoes in there, then you get Bantikow. I guess you put, I can only assume you put stuff right in here, yes? But where does it come from then? Hello, Catherine, what's up? Oh, it comes out right here, I guess? But what is it that comes out of there? I'm not sure. Lager? Can you actually make beer here? Looks like you can, actually. That is chaff, it looks like. It's kind of neat. Alright, check this out. What's this on this side? Forklift. Looks like there's nothing actually on this side, just storage. Ah, very cool. Okay. Let's check out nothing over there, but it looks like that's where you put chaff. But you put potatoes in. Looks like you put potatoes in here and you get barley. Oh no, this is I'm not reading it. What? That's weird. Why is it different now? Are there two different sides of this and I just didn't notice? Oh, looks like there is. So this one is for, you put barley and you make, I guess you make Schrott, which I'm not sure it is. And then the other one, you put potatoes, looks like. And that must be, okay, so that one is barley, so you must make beer, and this one must be for vodka, I guess? I'm assuming. What's in here then? Okay. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Okay, that was chaff, it looked like. I'm not sure. What are you doing? I'm looking around. I'm exploring. What did Bob get? I totally missed that. I'm gonna scroll back up now. I got a little Fiat. Nice. Fiats are supposed to be good little cars. Did you get a Fiat 500? That's the only Fiat I really know. Or a Fiat Panda is the other one I know actually too. Alright. Alright, let's take a look around here. And then we'll head south. Oh. That goes nowhere probably. Or does it? Oh, that goes somewhere. We are exploring the map. I've never been on this map before. What happened with the OEB guys anyways? Oh, there it is. They said they were insulting and rude, said David Oldfield in his video. They were releasing their mods on their Facebook page. Cool, I'm glad my channel was able to help you a lot, Christopher. Okay, what's this over here? Oops. Just stop paying attention to the map. You can drive through these trees, I imagine. Yes. Got a little field right there. It looks like a slightly different texture. Alright, let's check out the other side here. Just drive through all these trees. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. There should be a road. No, there's no road there. Just driving around on the side of the field. It's kind of cool. Someone was saying that the outlines of the field, so if you're driving on the outline of the field, what will actually happen is it won't detect the outside of the field, which is kind of weird, so. Hi, I'm from Vinciana, Indiana. Love your videos. Map looks cool. Watch your Bantikow series. Didn't that one have soybeans in it? I don't remember actually. I think maybe it did. No, actually that one didn't have soybeans in it. Bantikow. Trucks. Hello. Alright. Which way do you want to go now? Horizon 3. Let's go check out the LPG tier production. Let's check that out. There we go. Lots of off-roading, just like Bantikow had. The same thing with Bantikow. Like you had like lots of main roads, and then you also had some off-roads as well, like this. Just like this, very uneven. It's from the same creators as Bantikow, which is the reason why it looks very similar and has a very similar feeling, which is good if you like Bantikow. I really liked it, so 'tis good for me. Oh, what is that? Must have been the gate. Oh, that's a nice little barn, actually. Look at that. Can you feed the cows here at all? Looks like you can. What's that for? That must be for straw. And that looks like it's for the... Is that beef cattle or dairy cattle? Oh, it must be just dairy. Alright, take a little look down here. Oh no, that must be beef cattle, based on the sound at least. It's not the dairy cattle sound. Unless there are both of them here, which could be the case actually. Alright. Well, that's neat. I guess it's meant to be a little place for water, I guess. Can only assume. Is there a trigger there? There is indeed. That's cool. And oh, this is the beef. That's your grain. Well, there's two of them here though. This must be what? Yeah, okay. No, it's just one big one. That's pretty neat actually. Fiat 500 is a Girl Scout. I don't know, man. Fiat 500s are over here in Canada, and people were like, "Oh, Fiat 500." Whatever, man. This must be another place. Okay. Well, let's just try something then. Let's just buy a couple cows just for the sake. 10 cows, sure. And then let's buy some beef cows. What do we have here? What's going to be in this little area? Is that actually manure in there? That's huge. Yeah, looks like you can dump manure there and pick it up. From the looks of it. I don't see any cows in there though. Where are the cows? Are they in this little area here? This looks like a storage area probably. If I had to guess. There's milk. That's kind of neat. Well, this must be where the dairy cows are, and that is grass. That's it. Okay. Where are the actual dairy cows then? Blades style straw. Just gonna get some tea here. This is for the straw, it looks like. Very cool. One thing that's going to be, if you play on this map, one thing that you're going to find is going to be a bit confusing to find your way around. It looks like. Let's take that off. The FPS seems pretty solid actually. There's the water thing again. Where are the dairy cows then? This is definitely unless they're both here. 'Cause I don't see any cows there. Mist. Let's just open all these. just so we can see. Alright, well, here's a... Look at that. There's a couple of shops in here, it looks like. Yeah, there's a few of them in there, it looks like. That looks like the... It looked like the butcher shop for a second there. I don't think it is. Well, we'll go down this way, I guess. It doesn't go anywhere. Alright, so let's take a quick little turn here. And head this way, because we're going to go west. So let's see what's out in the western side of the map. Ultimate. Unlimited lateness. It's all good, buddy. Alright, this is someone's... Oh, this is a sell point. For cows, I think. Alright, where's that road? Is it just like... Yeah, it's just like totally hidden. That's why. Beavis, how's it going today, buddy? How is your day going? I saw you were streaming the other day there. I was actually heading out, else I would have stopped in and said hello. Yeah, that's kind of funny actually, Bob, because yeah, Beavis is late this time. He's gonna have a hard time not getting in trouble after that one. Alright, time to drop the hammer. This is a nice looking map. Very Bantikow-esque, which is nice. And here's the Schönebeck. This must be where you have the pigs. There's no symbols. We'll just hop the gate over here. This must be the area where you get the pigs. It is. Cool little slurry pits. Nice. Some of it has it's little things like that that really make a map. Alright, let's check out this area here. That's the pigs. Very cool. LPG Schönebeck. And what's this side? This must be storage, I imagine. I was busy with a coffee date in Shenanigans, so it's all good, man. Been drinking a lot of coffee lately, Beavis. Did you become a connoisseur recently or something? What's this then? What's this versus the other one then? Or is it just made so it's like... That looks like silage, but they have manure in the back there, so that's confusing. Unending buffering, yeah, my amazing connection. That's weird. So you're meant to put the stuff in here, but the building actually isn't like accessible at all. Weird. Very, very odd. Huh. Still pretty neat though. Nice little area. Hello Aiden, how's it going, buddy? How are you doing today? I don't know if I can adjust this real quick. While I'm streaming, I don't think it's possible to do it while streaming. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, maybe it is. Let's see here. Probably not. Alright, that's a cool little area though. This is supposed to be I think it's supposed to be a bath for like when you drive your tractor through there. Alright, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to try and stop the stream and restart the stream real quick to see if I can adjust the buffering, because apparently more than one person has said the buffering is becoming a problem. So I'm just going to check to see if I can fix that real quick. So I'm going to stop the stream for a quick sec and then start it up again, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it works. What I'll do is, in the meantime, I will do this. Can I have both of them up? Oh, it looks like I can. That's kind of random. I'm just going to check something real quick. So we'll do this, and then I'll go to settings, and then I'll check out broadcast settings and what I have it set to here. What do I have it set to? Advanced? No. 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 Alright, so hopefully that fixed it. We shall see in a second. Not responding. Oh no. Alright, so apparently my YouTube has decided to crash real quickly. So I don't know if I'm live or not. We're gonna find out in a quick second here, folks. And if you're here with me, enjoy the randomness that is this right now. Going back to the live. Welcome back, you're streaming. Yes, this is good. There we go. Let's see how that works out. So let me know how that is, folks. Are you there? Give me a give me a Bantikow if you're there. All right. So hopefully you're there now. Let me know what it's like. I changed the what do you call it? The settings. You're here? Excellent. We can see you. Oh my god. Yep, no lag so far. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. My wife went off to work anyway, so that was a good little, quick little opportunity to change that out. Change that setting while she left and then came back. Yep, no lag. Yeah, hopefully it's better now. I changed the setting to what it's supposed to be. Apparently I had it set too high. So basically, hashtag Bantikow. Actually, this map's pretty good too. The Schönebeck map. I like it. Thanks for turning me on to it there, Beavis. Seems better now. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Alright. That was the... That's the shop. That's all the pig facility there. This is another horizon. We saw you picking your nose. Ah, that's fine. Can I drive through this wall? No, I can. Good. Okay. I like it so far. Let's go check out the Forst real quick. Then we'll go from there. Thanks for turning me on. Beg your pardon. I mean on the map, Beavis. Come on now. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the Forst. Sorry, am I late? You kind of are, Mike. It's all good, man. Hopefully the streams are better now with that setting change. Just takes one setting change. It's so strange. Is this the main farm right here? Yes, I believe it is. Does it have it like a... Oh, that is a gas station. I'm like, that's so strange. Can you open these? No. You should be able to. Wait. That could be taken the wrong way. Yes, that's main farm. Seen the scales yet? Maybe? Let's... Oh, are those the scales right there? Oh, wow, the lag's so much slower now. So much less lag, it seems like. Because when I say something, people will actually respond to it. Like, at that moment as opposed to like 20 minutes later, it seems like. Alright, so this is the scale, I guess? Is this what Beavis is talking about? Looks like you gotta trim. I did indeed. I did indeed tame the beast. I was just getting in the way. It's getting warm outside too, so. That must not be the scale then. It's somewhere in the main farm. Let's see if he figures this out. Oh, nice little pit here. Those are always nice for loading stuff. Very cool. Oh, it has the same thing as Bantikow had. These are a little neat. But it has the same style. Yes, it is. Open and close door. So you can open and close your little areas here. Sweet. And you can just come up around the top, drop it off. Nice. That doesn't actually do anything, it's just there for show. Huh, that's pretty cool. How you doing today, Mike? Did you get outside at all today? And I guess it's like Bantikow where it has the this type of storage. Yes, looks like it is. Looks like it's nice and big though. It's not too ridiculous. LOL, I was lurking in the shadows, watching for evil chickens. Those chickens are pretty evil, man. Fussingdunger. Flusingdunger? Ooh, what's that? I guess it's for 5 AM I was outside. Nice. I guess that wasn't necessarily super nice at 5 AM, mind you. Here's the other little areas. Nice and big. Very cool. 5 AM's not so bad. And this is the storage for the other stuff. Liquid fertilizer, yeah, that's what I figured. Nice big storage area. Ashtang Udenbrag. Oof. That I'm not so certain about. Got a little garage here. Alright. Very cool. It's got some lots of storage on the map, which is nice. Lots and lots of storage. Are these all open too? That'd be a crazy amount of storage if they did. Looks like they do. Holy smokes. And this is just a big, long barn there. Nice. Cool. I don't know, Beavis. I'm just reading through it. The scale. I guess I walked past the scale without realizing it. That's kind of interesting. Eastern Geek Speak. Magnus, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today, man? Is there a sell point here? Nope. Nothing there. What is that? Oh, that's just the header. That's why it looks so strange. I was gonna say, I'm like, that's strange. This is how we inspect maps. Okay, that's the door. It really kills your FPS though. Your tractor is standing on it. Oh, it was that, yeah. Do you have to go inside the building, I guess, to get a reading? Little heater in here. What am I missing? Beavis. I assume these were the scales, I just didn't pay much attention to it. I'm missing something here. It's being displayed in a little hook that is laying on the table. Whoa, how did I manage to get on the top of that roof? No way, are you serious? Now that's nifty. Huh. That is cool. Unending confusing. Hey man. D. Godfrey. How you doing today, buddy? Excellent. That's a cool looking map. They got the same little area right here as they did in previous. I'm saying, look at the book. Look at the book. I saw it. That is pretty nifty. Very cool. And what is that? Is that just a huge open space of water? It is indeed. Okay, cool. I'm doing well, man. Just checking out this map. What is that over there? Is that just people like fishing? How long have you been streaming? About an hour or so. Nope, that is a bird. Okay, what's over here? I guess this is a bird too. Nope, that's a dude fishing. I can dig it. What does he have in there? What kind of fish is it? I don't know. I don't know. We don't have this type of fish here. It looks like a drum, maybe. Kind of. Probably not. Maybe a bream. It's kind of cool. Looks like a good little fishing spot. Got some ducks. Oh, there's a fish down there. And there's a camera up there. Neat. That is pretty nifty. Alright, let's grab this guy here. There we go. There he goes driving all over the grass again. I know. And we can go, where's the closest? Weizen. Weizen 4. Can you please tab 9 so we... Sure. There you go, Magnus. That's what the map looks like. Apparently I can't drive though. Am I going to do a Let's Play on this map? That's entirely possible. It's has a very Bantikow feeling. Hamstonator, what's up, buddy? It's been a while. How you doing today? I feel like this should move faster than this. Not a problem, Magnus. How is the buffering now? Is it better? It should be. It's Bantikow, only even better. Why do you think it's better than Bantikow, Beavis? Why do you say that? I'm curious. Alright. Only last weekend? I guess it was last weekend. I forget these things, apparently. What steering wheel are you using? I am using a G27, it is called. Although apparently it is pricey now. Pricier than it used to be, but it's still a great wheel. It feels fresher, more FS15-ish. Why do you say, like, I don't know, like, it has a very similar feeling to Bantikow, though. Like, the textures are, like, pretty identical. Like, I don't, what specifically, like, anything I can agree or disagree with you? Iain, I spent 2 hours harvesting Field 11 on Tungstorf with the TC590. Cool. How did that go? Have you got the Cytec steering wheel made? No, I wouldn't have. I do not have that steering wheel because overpriced. Way overpriced for me as a Canadian. If it had been given to me, I might have used it, but I still feel the G27 is a much more solid steering wheel. Like, I've had this for, I don't know, over a year now. It still feels really solid. The force feedback is still pretty good on it too, so I can't complain at all. I do have the SideTech side panel though, and that's pretty nice. So far it's been holding up pretty good. I've had it for a few months now, I guess. Too high for us Canadians. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Exactly. Gotta love the Big M. Love this thing. Maybe it's because I have track technology. It just feels like fresh start, but at the same time it feels at home. Yeah, I can get that. I guess for using those MB tracks that you have, it might feel that way. I would probably use all Kloss Axions on here, or I could use Fence, I suppose. But it does look nice, really nice so far. Oops, really? Come on now. How are you stuck still? Doesn't like that apparently. If you pronounce MB track like that one more time, I'm gonna flip a table. What? How's it supposed to be pronounced? MB track? How's it supposed to be? Long time will you stream today? How long will I stream today? I usually stream for about 2 hours. That's where I kind of cap out. Good Saturday to you. Hello, stream. Hey, Grandpa's Gaming. What's up, buddy? Can't believe you don't like the way I say MB track. You heard about OEB getting kicked off the FSUK? Yeah, Will was talking about that. They were like, oh, MB track is like tractor. Then how come it's not MB tractor? It's MB, like MB track, MB. Just like saying man, not man. Okay, Mike. If you say so, buddy. No, I know Beavis is pretty particular about MAN. I didn't hear about that. What happened with that, Hamsonator? Well, actually, that's not true. Will was talking about something how they, you know, it was like, you know, 400 pounds? Whoa, is it really? That's how much it was, like... yeah, it was a way overpriced here, too, so maybe it's the same thing still. Stream seems to be a lot smoother now, which is good. Aneurysm. I'm sorry, Beavis. I don't think I can hire a worker on this, can I? No. More FSQ, yeah, pretty much more FS community drama. Yeah, you were talking about the OEB guys and how they got kicked off of FS-UK. Message retracted. I didn't know you could retract a message. Jeez. I wish this thing went just a little bit faster, but this is pretty fast considering it's processing 13 meters of grass at the same time, right? $729. It's a shame. They weren't on good terms with them anyways, as far as I knew. I know I've had a couple conversations and they weren't super happy with them, so... Stranger things have happened, I suppose. Especially these days, too. Like, everyone's hopping on the drama train. It's crazy. Now, what should we do with this grass? Should we chaff it up or should we bale it up? What do you guys think? What shall we do with this grass? Or hay, whatever you want to call it. Go around that tree, because I'm fairly certain I can't drive through that tree. What time is it where I am? For me, it is 11:40 a.m. Silage bales? Yeah, I could do that, Will. We could do that. bring out the old chaff-it silage bales. Could do either. Bale it into silage bales? Yeah, okay, we'll do that then. A lot happening behind the scenes of it all. There was a vote against OEB that they had no say in what was happening. That's a shame. I'll have to watch David Oldfield's video. Because presumably that's where the information came from. Or one of the places it came from, I suppose. I wonder if they're going to keep all of their old stuff on there, or if they're going to just be totally taken off. All the OEB stuff's going to be taken off there. I suppose OEB might host their stuff on Mod Hoster or on their own website. Either is possible, really. I'll have to bring the popcorn. Why was that? Why is that? I don't know why that was on the on the blacklist. That's hilarious. OEB didn't even know what the vote info was, the description of this video. Yep, and he's talking to Oldfield, and there was all the mods being taken off. Wow. Train. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, is that a bus? Looks like a bus. There we go. That's ridiculous. Chaff that corn for me so I can make popcorn for drama. I don't know what you said, Mike, but something you said was not... The blacklist didn't like it. But that's ridiculous, though. Like, let's have a vote. Like, whatever you like. Jeez. I think that was a train. It definitely was a train, Mr. Godfrey. Definitely was a train. I didn't hear any train sounds, mind you, but it definitely was a train. I want to turn up the music, but I don't want to drown you guys out. That annoying tree in the middle of the field needs to be chipped. I agree. I don't know if I even have that chipper in there still. Let's see. Do I even have that chipper? Probably not. If it's forestry, I probably... No. Apparently I have like no forestry stuff in here. Except for that, which must be for the Russian mods. Apparently it can hold trees. Is that an automatic loader? Semi-timber truck for transporting logs, boards, and lumber. Kappa. Yeah, I don't know what you said, Mike. Oh well. Yeah, cut the tree down in the field before baling. That doesn't matter. It'd be more work to actually... I could cut the tree down, but then I have to get the chipper, and it would actually take a lot more work than it's worth. Rather than just driving around it at this point in time. As you can see, there's more than one tree in the field, so... This is one thing that Bantikow had the whole time. Like, it always had this kind of stuff. These DMUs, called rail buses, when directly translated. Ah, I see. That makes sense then. That's why they look like buses, I guess. Well, in support of OEB, guys, here's the OEB Big M, I guess. Or trams. I guess it could be called trams. Could work either way, really. So what baler do we have? We have the... I don't think I have the Crone baler. No, not trams. They're not trams, apparently. Beavis is adamant about that, apparently. They are rail buses. Not trams. Rail buses. Can you be a moderator? No. That's the worst way of trying to become a moderator. That's funny. Alright, so let's make a turn here, and I think we'll finish this pass off, and then we shall grab the baler. Oh man. Why on earth is that there? Let me check 1 second. One second, Mike. I have no idea. Ham? What ham? That makes no sense. I don't know what you're... I think it's... Right, just aisle, Mike. See if that's what it is. I'm just going to speak Russian. Try put aisle. Ham? No, it's not ham. I think it's aisle for some reason. I don't know why, but I was looking at the community settings there. I'm like, what could it be? I'm like, that's ridiculous. Not aisle. Give me a break, Mike. I''LL. It's not ham. Oh, you can't even cut that grass, apparently. Sorry, not big, but pig taxi. Rye? I have no idea what it is. No, but you're a moderator. Well, you still get moderated, though. That's strange. I wonder why. Maybe it's to do with... Because I know there's some new settings, so maybe that's part of it. Nice flat shrubbery on the left there. Yeah. It's to give the image of no depth, right? But if you zoom out, you can see it's just miles of flat shrubbery. That's weird. I wonder what the word is then. Alright. Let's finish off the last little pass here. Make a turn. There we go. We want a shrubbery. That's what's coming to mind now. Thanks a lot, J. Terry. Jeez. Yeah. A lot of time it was because you said moderator, Mike. Let's grab this guy here, and let's grab, reset that, and then we'll grab Baler. Where is it here? And we'll put them into the Bantikow fusion. And then, where's the shop? There. I guess we should use a proper, like, German style tractor. What do I have that would work on this map? Oh, that would actually work. Or that. This one, actually. Or the Deutzfahrer. We don't need a super powerful tractor. Well, let's go 140. We'll go for this one. I haven't used it much, so. Let's reset that. There we go, right in the middle of the field, randomly. I have not found the geese. I haven't looked for them much. Hello, Ian. Does this map have beef cows? Yes, it does. Monty Python quotes now. Yeah, pretty much. There we go. And I have no idea where I'm going because I want to head north to the Weizen 4. It's actually a further drive now that I've reset the vehicles. What geese? I wanted to use this one, Mike. I haven't used this one very much. Oh, really? Apparently I can't make that turn. Don't knock the horse and cart mod. Alright, if I can make a turn here. This is actually a nice tractor. Is this meant to do this? We're gonna try. It's a pretty close little fit there. I don't think it's meant to, Really? Alright. What are you supposed to do? Like, I don't think it's meant for this, obviously, but I thought maybe it would be okay, but apparently not. Even the tractor's stuck. That's ridiculous. There we go. Triple facepalm PNG. Here, I thought it'd be easy to turn around on that thing. Apparently not. Push mod for the... Yeah, really, eh? Just gonna drive through the field here, so we can get a look at this field. Looks like a pretty nice texture, actually. I don't know if we need to unfold this. That's a nice texture. Indeed. It's meant to drive up there with a small tractor and HW80 to tip stuff in there. Obviously. Not to use as a fancy way of turning. Obviously not, Beavis. Obviously it was never meant for that. You don't like that texture, Bob? You don't like that texture, really? I can't zoom in or anything. I'm taking your beloved map, I guess. That's the problem. I'm on your beloved map now, and I'm just not making a pretty sight of it, apparently. I don't know where the geese are. Here's where the sheep are. We'll just pop over here and take a look, because I don't think we actually looked at this. William, what's up, man? This is the sheep area and the shop. Pretty simple. It's okay. He's a trained. He has a trained medic here. Yeah, exactly. I think this actually has IC. No, maybe it doesn't. Oh no, it does. Just not for that. Oh, that's strange. Go this way, I guess. You're very close to the geese, just saying. Where are the geese then? Are they on around here and I just have not found them yet? Colder, warmer. Nope, cold again. Where on earth is this? It must be around here somewhere. Must be close to the sheep then. That's the shop there. Cool little area back in here. Doesn't really do anything though. Nope, can't open that, can't open that. Can I open this? Nope. Here's the shop once again. And here's a little building down here. Turn around right now. I've turned around. I have turned around. Get out of that yard, LOL. This is what ends up happening when I just end up exploring. I'm like, la 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 la. I'm like, where does this go? This is the shop. And I can't get it. Ah, I'm stuck on the fence. Nice. Walk towards the road. Alright. I am walking towards the road. Here's the road. Apparently we're gonna find the geese, people. I'm being directed by Beavis. If all else fails, hashtag blame Beavis. Alright, I'm at the road. I might download this map. Yeah, there's a link in the description if you want to download it. Okay, go for the... from the shop, go out to... on the road. It's going good, Donald. How about you, man? Okay, from the shop, go out on the road. Okay, so the shop is down here. This is the road to the shop. I am out on the road now. Directed by a 30-second delay. Pretty much, yeah. Hey, Paul, how's it going, buddy? Shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Here we go. Morning, I'm from Ireland. Okay, so there's the yard. There's stay at your tractor. I'm right by my tractor. I can see some buildings. I can see over there. Unless it's over there somewhere, and I'm not certain. Nice. Starting screen. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Alright, man. Let's see how long it takes to realize that. There we go. So let me know the final time count on Iain finding geese. I will check. I must have hit the goose. Wow, that's a classy goose. There we go. See if I can spot the geese. That's the yard. That's the church. I don't see any geese there. Could be the place though. This is an aerial view of this little area here. And this is another little area here. Okay, back to the tractor. Okay. I'm right by the tractor. I can see it right in front of me there. Follow that road past the church. Which way, Beavis? So they head north on the main road. Then there's that small between the field. Okay, this way. Howdy, Wheels. What's going on, buddy? Oh, is this it down here? Oh, that must be it. There's a goose there. This is why you buy geese. This is like, why is this not labeled at all? To your west. There you go. The goose disappeared. Doesn't like it when you're close to it. I guess they get scared easily. I don't know what that is. That's where you pick up, I guess, the geese. Alright. Make streaming great again. And that's where you unload them. Okay, that's kind of cool. If you want to pick them up from the shop. Neat. The invisible goose. Dun 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 dun. Here, goose. No? Rumbling geese. It does look that way a little bit, doesn't it? Where you sell the geese? Oh. Well, it's kind of a cool little facility, though. That's the manure from the geese. Guess they can't produce that much manure. Your beard got a trim. It definitely did. Alright. Yeah, I had to trim it. It was getting a little out of control there for a bit. So I felt it was time to trim the beard a little bit. Summer's on the way too, and 30 degrees. You sell them in town at the butcher. Oh, okay, so that's where you pick up the geese. Get your facts straight. Goose poop, not good as much as you would think. Oh, really? So this is the road where we just went down. And this is it from tractor view. That's where you pick up the geese, apparently. And this is just a random road here. Just drive all over here. Iain, on the spot, on his own stream to find geese. Priceless. Hey, man. I've spent many a time trying to find something on a map off camera before. Alright, let's bring up the information. We want left Alt Z. Auto loading. Wrapping is deactivated. We want wrapping is activated. Alright. Let's turn that guy on. Lower it down. There we go. And if all is going well, so let's put this to 100. There we go. That was a clumsy sentence. Need more coffee. I hear you, Paul. How you doing anyways, man? It's been a while. It seems like it's been a while since I talked to you. Hey, I'm looking for a good European map for FS15 that isn't Chellington. Sandy Bay, looking for something that's pretty big and doesn't have tight lanes. This map's pretty good. Shoenbeck. So I'm gonna start wrapping. Should. There we go. Nice. Cool, Tomolf. Very cool. This is one of the better balers for doing this. Just close all this. Doesn't take much apparently. Is that a European map or a Czech map? This is a German map, I believe. That's European to me. I live in Canada, so everything that's not in Canada seems European. Well, unless it's not, I'll say North America, because of course the United States isn't really European, although there are places that are pretty European in the United States, I've been told. European map. Yeah, I got that myself for Mulrooney Bay. Good baler. Yeah, Mulrooney Bay is pretty good. There's what's the other map that came out? Glenvar. East Germany. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's lots of maps out. Just depends what you will like. Big map. Bantikow is another good map. Schönebeck's a really nice map as well. I agree with Beavis. Beavis pointed me in the direction of this map, and I am inclined to agree with him. It is a very nice looking. North America isn't really European. I meant in the sense that nosebleed. Really are giving you an aneurysm today, aren't I, Beavis? Jeez. Hey, do a series on Brompton Farm? I have no idea what that is. Should I know what that farm is? I have not heard of that one before. Tungster was really nice, single player and MP, definitely. Tungster's a really nice map. Another German map. Nice. I don't know if they use McHale fusion balers out in Germany. I probably don't. They probably use Kloss. Oh, it's very small? No, but it's good on Farm Sim. Like very small. What was the map I looked at the other day? Tannenberg is a small map. That was nice. That was a small map though, not a big map. There's tons of good maps out there. Holtzholzen is another good one. There we go. It's a cool little baler. Too bad the dial doesn't work there. That'd have been neat. I really liked the size of Chellington. Okay. Folly Hill is neat. Yeah, I haven't played a Folly Hill. There's tons of maps out there. It really depends just what your fancy is. Like, there's a Killian map, which is pretty good, which is an Irish map. Too small for my taste. Where did I download this tractor? Mod Hoster. Like most of my mods, Mod Hoster. I guess I wonder if OEB is gonna put their mods on a Mod Hoster now, as opposed to FSS UK. This is just one of those Deutschfass, or however you're supposed to say it. The cool thing about this one though is get back on the ground. The cool thing about this is you can actually open and close the door from the outside, which is neat. And I think you can change. Yeah, so you can take those off, the fenders off and on. I thought you could do something else too. Can you change something on the back of this tractor? No. And then you go in, close the door, open up the back window here so you can see out. I think that's all you can do in this tractor though. Anyways. Yeah, this one is the AgroSun 140. 140 horsepower tractor. Nice little tractor for this type of farm, for some of the smaller activities. Wow, I really want that tractor. Can you tell me what site you got it from? Mod Hoster, like I said. Can you do some Fishing Planet? I've played Fishing Planet in a long time, actually. They did change the game quite a bit. Actually, I have a game I should do a little video on. It was given to me the other day. Looks kind of interesting. It's a little like it should have come out like earlier, like in the winter, but whatever. Why do you have such a hard time? Oh, it's a little tiny hill, that's why. Yep. There you go. AgroSun 140. Just search on a live stream? Oh, I don't know that. Last time I did that, people weren't so interested in it. I haven't played the game very much lately. So that doesn't help either. When you don't play a game a whole lot. Although I know Landykid's been playing quite a bit again. He picked it up. Because Banky, I believe. Are you planning to do any Irish maps soon? Nope. I'm not a big fan of Irish maps, to be honest with you. Almost all of them I really don't like. Just because it's not my style. Like, they're nice looking, but I just would get frustrated playing on them. I'm just gonna grab my phone for a sec, because I'm supposed to meet a friend later on today. One sec. There we go. Nope, we're good. So I double check that. Alright. Wonder how many bales we're gonna get out of this. Does this show me how many bales? Oh, no it doesn't. Maybe it does actually. Statistics? Oh, it does. 11. I'm off. Alright, man. Have a good day, Bob. Enjoy the lovely weather. I can only hope. Makes being later great again. Lucky didn't get busted by the RCMP. Yeah, exactly. I guess you're right. Technically, if the car is still on, they can bust you for it. There was a guy who was busted at a Tim Hortons drive-thru a while back, which is a bit strange, but whatever. Hey, Calvin, how's it going, man? Good news, KRS has just released a video, and he's back. Oh, cool. I'll have to check out that one out. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I'll get some more insight. So later, Bob. Have a good day, man. Enjoy the sunshine if you have sunshine, or enjoy the rain if you have rain, I guess. Now supposedly, if you set this up for courseplay, it should be fine, as long as you have the automatic Bale unload feature. Otherwise, it's not very good. There you go. Because what will happen is, you won't be able to fill up the baler. Yeah, I saw he released or was going to release a video on Twitter. I noticed that. Do you have any animals? He's back. Yes and no. Oh, okay. That's all I'm going to say to this. Okay. Volga's a pretty big map, lots of stuff to do. Yeah, that's the one Dirt Hebbers is playing on. I watched, he did like a little Volga Life episode the other day. Hey Ian, what's your favorite tractor mod? I really like the Taurus. It was a really nice one. The Axions are pretty good too, but probably the Taurus. It's a pretty cool all-inclusive mod. Some of the Deutzfire is really nice too. There we go. Let's get that a little bit there. And I guess we'll just drop that bill there. Have you made any mods? I have not made any mods, no. I'd like to, but I just don't have the patience for it. I would make some old John Deere ones, but I just really don't have a lot of patience for that kind of thing. I've tried it with courseplay with the baler and it crashed my game. Okay, good to know. Have you made any tractors or maps? No. Same thing goes for the maps. I don't mind adjusting maps if I really want to, if I want them to be like a map I'm going to play on for a long time or something, but generally I don't tinker with too much if I don't have to. Just because the more you tinker with things, people want them, and then it becomes a whole private mod fiasco, and then I try not to do it. Hi, first time watching your stream. Cool, man. I am happy that you're able to join us. Enjoy. What steering wheel am I using? This is a G27. You can't really see it, but it's like right here. Maybe at some point I'll get a wheel cam, but that's not very exciting. What, private mods? Yeah. We'll leave that one alone, Beavis. But that's when I enjoy. Could you elaborate on what you mean by that, Paul? I'm a little confused. What's your favorite part? What's your favorite YouTuber apart from yourself? My favorite YouTuber? For fishing stuff, probably Extreme Philly Fishing. I think stuff. He did a video the other day and it made me laugh quite a lot. And then for other stuff, I don't know, it's hard to say. What games do I play? I play Farm Sim. I was playing Factorio this morning. I was playing Terraria the other day. I was playing, what was I playing? I guess those are the two games I was playing recently, at least, other than Farm Sim. Tinkering with mods. Ah, yes, it is fun tinkering with mods. I agree, Paul. But the problem is, if you're using it for yourself, that's not a problem. But when I use tinkered mods, people want the tinkered mods that I've made. If I show them in a video, for example. So I tend not to tinker with any mods for that reason. But my favorite like gaming YouTube person, I'm not sure. I watch a lot of YouTubers. Farmer Vias does some pretty cool stuff, actually. What would you like to see in FS17? An overhaul? But we're not going to see that. Hello, Goodmundur. How's it going? Hello, hello. Best farm sim stream I've ever seen. Only seen the one. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, that's my reasons, at least, Paul. Like, I have tinkered with some maps in the past, and I've released them to the public because I got permission to do so. But I try not to tinker with. So, like, anything I do, I just try to make sure it's possible for anybody else to do, or I show them how to do it. Like, for example, when I played on the Modern American Farming map, I took out the fences. I took out the fences, and people were asking about that and like how I did that, and if I could release the map without the fences. So what I did at that time, at least, was I just told people how they could actually take the fences out themselves too. So many bales. 21 now. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Like, I've done it before for a couple things. And as long as I can release it to the public, it's not a big deal, but it's when you can't and people want it, and that's when it becomes a problem. I live in Canada. Where did you get the mod when you go out and look left, look right? What? Where did you get the mod that when you go out and look left and look right? It just feels like a lot when you're recording. Okay, Beavis? What do you mean? You mean the mod that does this, Tomo? Like when I turn left, it looks left, and when I turn right, it looks right? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, okay, yeah, that's better keyboard steering mod. Yeah, exactly. It works well with the steering wheel. It's meant for a keyboard. I like it for the steering wheel, so it slowly looks in the direction I'm going in, so it's nice. Although it is a pain sometimes. Like when you're doing front-loaded work, it can become a bit of a pain. There we go. Just search better keyboard steering mod hoster or something, you'll be able to find it, no problem. No problem at all. Thoughts on Donald Trump's? We're not giving our thoughts on Donald Trump, thanks. I'm not an American, so the only way it's going to affect us is we might have some Americans come to Canada. I thought as you take a break. The hammer was dropped. Well, not quite, but close. There we go. How long is the stream going to be? Nuked. I'll stream for about 20-25 minutes or so. And then I need to get some lunch because I'm going out this afternoon. I was going to go fishing, but my buddy ended up wanting to do something, so I'm going to go out. He's not much of a fisherman, so say la vie. Although trout season does open in other areas next month, next week actually. No, in like 4 or 5 days. Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 days in a lot of other zones. Excellent. Different time zones, my friend. Different time zones. Alright, this will be the last little area. 9 AM here. Ah, that's right. You're like West Coast, aren't you, Paul? Technically? What are you, 3? Yeah. So you're like on trout season in 5 days. Is it trout season in 5 days for you too, Mike? Ah, in Ireland. You're 6 hours ahead in Ireland? I thought it was only 5. Alright. What we'll do is we will... You guys are in the same time zone. Yeah, Pacific time. Okay, cool. Neat. So that's when I'm like, hey, do you want to do something at this time, like on the server? You guys are like, ooh, it's like 6 AM, or that's like not a time that's going to be very good for us. Ah, that's probably the reason why. That's why afternoons are good for you guys then. Followed by bring out the barbecue season in 2 days. Yeah, a lot of people busted out their barbecue like last week when we had like 20-degree weather outside. In April too. Which is pretty impressive for Ontario here. There we go. Unload the bale. Nice. So because I have the bale extension on here, my wife don't care At 5 a.m. she can sleep. Ah. That's true, Mike. That's very true. Alright, so let's check out these bales. So I have the bale extension installed, so I will not, there won't be silage yet. So let's just hop out, take a look. So they should be grass and fermenting. Yep, perfect. Neat. I forget how long they take. We hit 28 last week. Whoa, 28? Seriously? That is pretty warm, man, for April. Have I seen the game Cattle and Crops? Indeed I have. I don't think it's going to be farm sim competition, but it's a different type of game. Farm sim's more arcadey. That's how I would describe it. Whereas Cattle and Crops is a lot more like simulation-esque. So like this is called Farming Simulator, but Cattle and Crops is a lot more simulator. It's from what it seems so far. Like we still have to wait till the game comes out. It says 2016, which is, you know, it's right now basically. So we'll see what happens. It may or may not be out soon. Who knows? We don't know. But we'll see what happens. There we go. Last little bit there. Had to break out the portable air conditioner for the townhouse. Whew, jeez. Don't worry, English is a silly hard language to know. It really is. Alright. So what should we do with these bales now that they're baled? Guess we could pick them up. Wouldn't be that difficult, really. There we go. Bale's gonna get. Oh, the chain actually moves there. If you look carefully, you can actually. I don't know if you can see it from. Oh, you can. If you look carefully, you can see the chain moving there. That's pretty neat. Don't think I ever saw that before. English is a pain to speak, even when you're English. That's very true as well. Very true. It has its ups and downs, that's for sure. Graphic looks nice, but who knows? Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. I don't think it's going to appeal to the same type of audience. Like people who are like really into like the simulation side of it, they'll like it. But people who aren't into that probably won't like it as much. But I guess you could probably make it as easy or as hard as you want it to, right? So, like anything, basically. There we go. There goes the rail buses. So what shall we do with these bales of, well, soon-to-be silage? Can you put some music on? I do have music on. It's probably just very quiet. It seems loud, and, well, not loud, but it seems, I can hear it in my earphones, maybe you can't on yours. Probably can hear mostly the tractor, I would suspect. Alright. Should be the last little bit here. Yes, because we just did that. Make the giant marshmallow man from Ghostbusters with bales. Oh my goodness. That might be a bit more difficult, Paul. I don't know where to begin on doing something like that. There we go. Last little bit here. I think that's everything. Oh no, not quite. Get all this here too. That's a good point, Paul. I did ask. I did ask. We could try. I just don't know how well it would work. Okay, Michelin Man does then start. We'll see. We'll see. Michelin Man, I don't even know what that looks like. Are we gonna get 1 or 2 more bales out of this? We'll see. What are we at? 36. Buy some cows. It's not silage yet. It's still grass. It wouldn't make a difference, Mr. Godfrey. Alright. 1 more bale or 2 more bales? What do you think? Let's see here. So what we'll do is we'll grab a telehandle and we'll try. We'll take Paul's recommendation. We'll spend a few minutes trying to make a Michelin Man. I don't think it's going to work very well, though. Alright. I'm back. Had a phone call. Well, welcome back, Beavis. I hope the phone call went well. See if we can't get 1 more bale out of here. 75, 91, 92, 94, 95, 96, 99. We should be able to get this last one here. Perfect. Gotta get my boat ready for fishing season. Yeah. I wish I had to do that. You can make the body, but you'll have to make the arms. Yeah, the arms aren't gonna work. We'll try and make a pyramid or something then. Telehandles. Let's go. Telehandles. And I don't think we have anything on our choices, no. Here we are. And I don't know if you can rotate this one. No. Or can you? No. There we go. Talk about bales forever. I baled one of the smaller fields in Glenvar. 1,000 bales. Yeah, that would definitely do it. 1,000 bales. Oh my goodness. What's my favorite M&M? You mean M&M? I don't know, I don't really eat M&Ms. Peanut butter ones if they have them. Alright. Whoa. That's weird. But the grabber thing might be difficult. They are nasty. Whoa! That was a bit strange. Do they have an autoloaded feature too or something? No. Okay. That was a bit more of like a... something like a magnet or something. Jeez, that was odd. Hey Ford, how's it going, buddy? Let's see. So this is... Didn't even touch it. You can see I didn't touch it at all. You just get close to it and it's like... Yeah, I can see what you're talking about now, Beavis. Might be a little bit more interesting than I suspected with this. Yeah, they're like little magnets. It's weird. All right. Oh, I really need to change that thing. All right. Oh, that's the wrong way. Hey Dominic, how's it going? There we go. Now let's grab this one over here. They really are like little... I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Oops, wrong way. So they start moving as soon as you start getting close to it with this thing. All right. Hey, Silenced, how's it going, man? All right. There we go. They are kind of, it's weird though, like, I can see why you don't like them, Beavis, for this particular activity, because like, they're really kind of like, let's see if I can demonstrate what I'm talking about here. If you look carefully, like the Bale will like kind of like start to move a little bit. It's really strange. I'm doing well, Silenced. How's your Saturday going? Anything interesting happen with you? Alright. That's not going to work well. Can you start a multiplayer server? I have a multiplayer server. You got your new wheel? Nice. How do you like it? Alright, let's grab this. Oh, is Spud still here? He might still be here. Let's just, you know, bash it. That always works well. Really like the leather grips. Yes. Yeah. Spud, this is way easier with the side panel, by the way. Next time we decide to do some front loading type stuff, let's agree that I get the side panel again, because having that makes it a world of difference. That's weird. Kind of like... Yeah, that's kind of strange. Let's grab... is that a bale fork grabber with 2-stage, allows you to transport up to 2 round bales. I haven't tried this one. Let's try this one real quick. And I have no idea where the shop is here. Spud boy at your service. Yeah. Bale spike hype. Is that thing just as bad, Beavis? I have a feeling you're gonna say it is. What song is this? This is a pretty epic song. Nice little solo there, jeez. Ah, it's just a curb, we'll just drive over it. No harm done. Oops, I totally missed the shop. I drove the opposite way. There we go. Am I mad? In-game forks. Oh. I was like, what are they talking about? Where is this guy? I've never used this thing before. Ooh. I guess this is to add work position. Do you have to get out of the tractor to add these, I guess? Activate wrench. No, some assembly required. Yeah, I can see that now, apparently. Deactivate wrench. You have to press keypad 9 as well? Oh my goodness. What do they expect people to do? And then switch. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Rotate clockwise. Oh my, what on earth? You seriously have to do it like this? That's ridiculous. I'm not even gonna bother. I have to complete. Take the wrench away. Just take it away. Away. We're gonna solve this problem real quick. 1 second. I don't want to spend 20 minutes doing that. Because Lord knows I will. Alright. We're just going to grab one bale at a time, which is fine. The attachment is valid? What on earth? Which attachment is the MS? D? There we go. How do I close this now? Enter, okay. Okay, there we go. Work position. Quitter. I just didn't want to spend 20 minutes doing that, that's all. If I weren't streaming, I would have done it. I just didn't want to spend the time while on stream doing it. Flips table, enter. Alright. I hid all my HUD. That's annoying. Beavis mad. Beavis smash! Ah! I guess it's the same thing. Oh, it's not. Or is it and I'm just not paying attention? Oh, that's different. Oh, I need to do this again, apparently. There we go. Transport position, close fork arms, B. This should be interesting. Oh, there's auto-loading feature? Oh, that's interesting. Disable automatic loading. Is it not under automatic loading, I suppose, because I don't have both of them attached? Really? Hmm. That's strange. Unlock item. Oh, that's different. Okay. You would never use this in real life for silage bales, but that's okay. Ah, these are actually nicer. What's up with the music? It goes from like, just the type of music it is. I just have it on a random playlist, so that's probably part of the reason why. It's supposed to be all rock, but that's debatable, I think. What happens when you reset it when you have it all together there, Beavis? Now, let's see. So we have... we have a square. Kind of. I have a sneaky suspicion this isn't going to work. Nope. But these forks are pretty nice, actually, though. I like the locking feature. That's pretty slick. I think it stays together. Interesting. If you reset it while apart, the apart will appear there. Oh, okay, that's good then. Does the auto loading not work if you're using silage bales, I guess? Yeah, it's a cool little mod. It's the CZZ stuff. Open. Alright. That works too, I guess. How did that fall out? It doesn't like the, doesn't like something now. Oh, there it goes. Transfer position. There we go. Work position. Let's see what happens here. I didn't say ZZ Top, I said CZZ. CSZ. No, it must be that it's because it's I wonder if that's the case. Let's do a little test here. There's the rail buses. That's probably enough. Stop. Wrapping is deactivated. Alright, let's try this. And let's see if this works. And we'll see how this works, then we'll go from there. Because that's kind of curious how that works. $70, $80, $88, $90, $91, $92, $93, $94, $95, $6, $7, $8, $99, $100. Okay. So it shouldn't try to wrap it. Should just automatically unload it. Good. Alright, now let's see if this will work with just the regular ones. It might just be because it's silage. That's what I think, at least, so. This is why I'm testing this. Because I am curious. This is pretty nice, though. So, let's see if this works with this, and then we will go from there. I'm not sure if it will, though. If it does, well, it probably will, just because. But I don't know if I'm not sure if it can actually detect whether it's a silage bale or not, because these wouldn't be used for silage bales. Is that still being hosted right now, there, Spud? All right, let's see. Is this gonna do that? Automatically load. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool then. So automatically loads these types of bales, but not silage bales. I guess because it's not meant for silage bales. So that's kind of cool, I guess then. And then you have to automatically unlock the bales. That's weird though. That's pretty slick. I've never used that one before. I've used the other one, and that's pretty nice too, actually. That one might be a bit more convenient for some scenarios, like filling up the TMR mixer or something like that. Sweet. That's awesome. Apparently just lost one. Why is that C quality? That makes no sense. That's kind of strange. Anyways, folks, I'm going to stop the stream there for now. I need to get some lunch into me because I'm going to go out in about 40 minutes or so. So thank you all for joining. If you enjoy, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more live streams. We tend to live stream about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time every Saturday morning. My name's Iain Robson, and I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll leave you with some lovely music.